Here at home, a Northern Nevada Veterans Home has been in the works since 2006, and just this year, Governor Brian Sandoval allocated the state funds to build this facility. But a recent report indicated there could be a delay in the project. News 4's Madison Corney looked into this and joins us now with this On Your Side report. Madison?
Joe, earlier today, reports surfaced about postponing construction on the Northern Nevada Veterans Home, which will be built in the Reno-Sparks area. But that's not the case. I met with Kat Miller, the director of the Nevada Department of Veterans Services, to set the record straight.
It is a waiting game, but we're right where we need to be right now.
It's been 9 years since the VA approved a grant for a new veterans nursing home in Northern Nevada. But Kat Miller, the Nevada Director of Veterans Services, says there's no delay on the project.
We're exactly where I'd hoped to be at this point.
Miller explained that the state had to come up with $14 million toward the project before any federal funding would be possible. And Governor Brian Sandoval wasn't able to allocate that money until June of this year.
We knew we would be competitive once we had the state match, and we're ready to start construction as early as March 2016.
Once the state set aside that $14 million, Miller was proactive about the project and asked if there was any leftover federal money in the 2015 fiscal year. The answer was no.
Doesn't hurt to ask, but it wasn't a delay. We were not anticipating fiscal year 2015 dollars. We were competing for fiscal year 2016 federal funding.
But on Wednesday, a report by the Associated Press stated the project, quote, could be postponed indefinitely amid new uncertainties about federal funding. Miller says that's not the case.
There was never a set completion date for the project. Once Congress makes a decision on how much funding will be put into the new state home construction funds, a decision will be made about whether or not we'll get funding this year.
Before beginning construction on the 96-bed veterans nursing home, state officials are waiting on more than $33 million federal dollars. And Miller says once that happens, everything else will be ready to go, including the building design and the construction company hired for the job.
We have veterans that are having to go out of state to Idaho, to Washington, Utah, and California, because we only have one skilled nursing facility, and it's in Las Vegas.
With more than 80,000 veterans living in Northern Nevada, Miller says the state is in dire need of another veterans facility, and she'll continue to fight for it.
Every day, either myself or my staff is engaged with architects, is engaged with the VA, engaged with State Public Works to ensure that this is the best possible plan, and we're ready to go when we have that grant funding.
Governor Sandoval wrote letters to Nevada's congressional delegation this week urging them to make our veterans a top priority. To read those letters and to learn more about the Northern Nevada Veterans Nursing Home, head to our website, mynews4.com. Joe?